it's me, Nicole, aka Kaylin, back with another reading update. A whole 6 years later, a whole 6 Vlogmas years later. You know I love me a good Vlogmas. I miss Vlogmas. That's the highlight of my college career. It might have actually been. If you're new to Whitney, you have no idea who I am, but hi, hello, nice to meet you. If I do know you, you grew up beautifully. Life has been treating you well. I do have a reading update. I am currently on book number 97 of the year. I wish I could tell you how I did it. I don't really know how I did it. My goal was only 50. I've never read this much in a year ever. So yeah, so currently on book 97, like I said, I have it right here. That book is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, a nice little holiday rom-com. And let me tell you, the calm in the rom-com is comedy. I'm having a good time. It makes me want to be a bad person so I can get my own ghost of Christmas past. Just saying. But cheers. Cheers to another year of Whitney doing Vlogmas. To me, the queen of Vlogmas. I tune in every night. I look forward to it every year from the WhittyNovels. No one can do it better than her. That's just my humble opinion. I miss y'all. Cheers.
Let the record show, I just walked all the way to my apartment, forgot my groceries in the car. Don't FaceTime your mother when you get home from work. You'll be distracted. Okay, we're back, and I hear you loud and clear. I heard you say it. You want a grocery haul. Fine. Trader Joe's was stupidly crazy busy. I mean, they always are, I feel like, especially around the holidays. I didn't do my typical, like, here's what I'm getting. Everything here is a surprise. Are you excited? First of all, the movie, I'll talk about it in a bit, movie review wise. However, I do have a food haul from the movie theater because did I bring a Ziploc bag to bring home my popcorn? Yes. And I wasn't able to fit all of it in there and it made me sad. And also, so many of my coworkers left theirs and I was like, should have brought more bags. Not only that, babe, I got fried pickles and mozzarella sticks with sauce cups. You guys ask me tips on how to be frugal? Bring Tupperware everywhere and don't be afraid, bitch. Because everyone else was looking at me like, ooh, that's smart. I should have done that. Yeah, girl, I planned ahead. Anyway, Trader Joe's haul. The context of this is that tomorrow we're doing breakfast club, which is something that my team does whenever we would just want to boost morale. We'll all bring something and do like a little potluck. Technically it's breakfast club, but I made this one holiday edition and I said, bring a dessert, bring lunch, bring breakfast, bring cookies. Everyone's bringing their own little treat. I have a couple options because I'm scared. First and foremost, I got Jingle Jangle pretzels. I don't know what this is for. I for sure got this pretzel set as a Christmas gift. I don't know who I'm gonna gift this to, but this was too cute to pass up. So I'm gonna give this either to my mom or my sister or just bring it to family Christmas. This one, not so sure. Maybe it's for me. One thing that's for sure for me is my favorite treat from Trader Joe's. There's these crispy crunchy mochi rice nuggets.
Oh my God.
I will literally eat both of these bags in one sitting. These are so gas. I can't even describe this to you. They are just the most perfect crunch and they're made out of rice. They also make these in a mini version, but these ones for some reason, like the full-sized ones, are just so satisfying. They're like a nice salty, bland, crunchy snack that like won't break your teeth, but it's so so good. So I got 2 of these. I'm so happy these are a year-round staple. Speaking of having staples in my pantry, I always have these green, cheese and green chili tamales on hand. These go in the freezer, but I like to cook them in my steamer that goes on top of my rice cooker. And this is the easiest lazy meal. If I don't feel like making anything, I just put these in my steamer for half an hour and then I have tamales. And these are so good. They're vegetarian. For some reason, the green chili and cheese combo goes together incredibly. And it's not spicy. It's like more of a hatch chili flavor. So I'm gonna go stick these in my freezer and these will be gone because I love them. Another staple in my household is the thick and creamy plain Greek yogurt. This is the most satisfying texture, even though it is plain yogurt, so you can't just, I mean, you could eat it plain. I would rather die than make a parfait out of this. So I usually just stick this in stuff. You can use it as sour cream. I like to mix this with instant pudding mix and make banana pudding. The possibilities are endless. I always get multiples of these when I'm at Trader Joe's because they last a while unopened. And of course I can't find a date. February 2026. I should have gotten like 4. I love these things. And then kind of a boring one, but I needed to restock on butter because I've been cooking so much. So I got just the quarters, little butter sticks, and then I'm trying Trader Joe's spreadable butter with olive oil. I did try their plant-based butter, which is what I just ran out of, and I liked that. So if this is less spreadable, I might just go back to the plant-based version. I also got some stuff that I left in my car for tomorrow because I didn't want to lug it upstairs then back down, but I got almond milk, oat milk, and then 3 bottles of chai concentrate because I'm going to bring in chai lattes for everyone. Which I was debating whether I should do that or not. So I put it in our spreadsheet tracker of what everyone's bringing with like question mark, I might do this. And my coworker was like, please do it. So if anything, I will have 5 cups of chai latte tomorrow. As well as I got a Christmas Kringle, which are like a Danish made in Wisconsin. Sorry, Bonnie. You can get them at Trader Joe's in Texas, apparently. That will be my backup if this other thing doesn't work out. Because I also got the ingredients that you saw me pick up. I want to try and do the cranberry, what's it called? Candied cranberries. So TJ's was out of cranberries and me and the cashier bonded about it. She was like, did you find everything you're looking for? And I was like, I needed the cranberries. She said her mom had actually made this recipe and she liked it. So I said, be honest, girl, is it worth going to a second store? And she was like, maybe. So I took her up on it. I got good old whole cranberries. The sad thing about this is we're gonna have to wait a day because you have to soak these overnight. So I'm not gonna be able to finish it today. That'll be a tomorrow thing. And also I'll have to wake up nice and early to make sure those get done. But you soak them overnight in orange juice. So I have some nice HEB no pulp orange juice and Sprite, which I didn't want to go to a third place. So I got the HEB brand of lemon lime pure sugarcane soda, and oh no, they only had it in the 12-pack. No, who's gonna drink the rest of it? No, I'm so sad. Finally, I got some powdered sugar, unfortunately organic because that's all they had. But if you have never seen this recipe, you soak cranberries in juice and soda, and then the next day you shake them in powdered sugar and you bake them for like 10 minutes at 200 degrees just to set them. And apparently it's a real tasty, fruity, sugary snack. There's like a pop to them because the baking them like sets the powdered sugar, makes it kind of crispy. So I wanted to just try it selfishly for me, but it still feels like a pretty holiday thing. I guarantee I'm gonna go home still with a bowl of these left over because my teammates will be too scared to try them, but we shall see. And I'll let you know tomorrow if it's a gimmick or maybe I'm just bad at making it, but I need to wash those and put that in the fridge before I end this vlog. Anywho, that's my grocery haul. I went for 4 things and got all this. But anyway, I'm about to have mozzarella sticks for dinner. Dude, I was so, oh, I didn't even mention this. Today at work was so dog diarrhea again. I literally didn't even eat lunch. I packed a lunch this morning for myself and I didn't even put it in the fridge at work. I just let it go bad. I'm mad. So this is a lost cause. Rest in peace to 1 serving of my ham tetrazzini. That being said, the issues I had yesterday spilled over to today. I already have so much to do and that did not help. I was debating skipping our movie so that I could get work done, but I was like, there is nothing that important that we can't just roll over to the next year. Anyways, I just took out the trash and I don't want to dump this so it sits around. Should I put it in my fridge for a couple days even though it's not good? Oh shit, I haven't even fed the cats. No wonder they're hovering. Are you hungry? Oh, okay, he's hungry. He just told me 19 times. It's cool. Show them your toes. Toes, 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 toes. You're not as chill as Rosie is about it. Good boy. You hungry? Okay, let's give them some fancy feast. Okay, well, I'm gonna get my cranberries washed so I can soak them. You know what random audio clip I've had in my head all day? I don't know why, just a random earworm. You know that clip of the kid, I think from Even Stevens, where they're interviewing him on a red carpet before a Disney premiere and they're like, what are you most looking forward to? And he's like, what am I most looking forward to? Cracking up. It's been a while since I've cracked up. Like clearly they had been PR training him to tell everyone that the movie will make you crack up. But that's how I felt all day about like going to this movie. I'm like, looking forward to cracking up. Should I try another cranberry raw? Even though I didn't like it the first time I did it. Let me wash them first. The thing about cranberries is they're like hollow, so they pop really hard when you bite into them, and there's like no flavor. Oh wait, these ones are good. Oh, they're sour. Oh, they're sour. Definitely need some sugar. Okay, well, good to know that those are better than the ones that I've gotten from Walmart. Holy shit, okay. Let me Google this recipe. Let me get a Tupperware where I can put these overnight in. Hello? Cool, so no head? I might just have to get a bowl with plastic wrap. Oh wait, no, my dishwasher is clean. I can do some plastic. Hello, Squidward? Is it just equal parts orange juice and Sprite? That's all I need to know. Should be pretty simple. I am fucking pissed off. When I go to do a recipe, I always click print recipe so that I don't have to look at the ads. And now they've all started this, make sure you make an account so that you can print this recipe. Babe, I'm not printing your recipe. I'm trying to get around your ads. Catch me scrolling around the pop-up so I can still read it without making an account. Oh, it's not equal. It's 2 cups 7-Up or Sprite, 1 cup orange juice. Sweet. Okay, so let me do 1 cup orange. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. And yeah, I want to reiterate, I'm doing this so I can try it and no one else. It's gonna be fun waking up tomorrow to do this, but at least I don't have to shower in the morning like I did today. Why are they making these orange juice lids impossible to peel? Oh my god, the orange juice is getting woke. Anyway, not to be a fat ass, but I'm so excited I only need to use 1 cup of this so I can drink the rest. I love orange juice. Do y'all have an almond mom who's like, you shouldn't drink juice from fruit because it doesn't include the fiber, it's just sugar? My mom lives in my head rent-free. Before I pour this in there, let me make sure real quick that this tastes like Sprite. Oh my god, I just shot an ice cube across the earth. What just happened? Anyway, taste testy. Yep, that's Sprite. Great. That's actually pretty good Sprite. Now I need 2 cups of this. Yes, I'm measuring it because I don't know how much fluid ounces is in cups. Oh no, there's some left over in this can. I hope I don't pour it into my jar. Yummy! Bro, nothing pisses me off more than my apartment does not have recycling. And even like my building at work, I hear so many rumors that even though there's separate trash cans for recycling versus trash, that they all just go in the same dumpster. Like Texas is so bad about it. Part of me wants to research recycling plants and like manually take my recycling there like once a week, but I don't even know if that's an option. Okay, well, the bad news is that cranberries float, so I don't know how to submerge them in this. And I'm assuming this is enough to just have them in there. And yes, I'm gonna be a fat ass and sip this leftover juice for breakfast tomorrow. It says soak these for 10 hours. I'm just gonna do overnight, but let's put our friends in the fridge. And then in the morning, all I have to do is take them out, shake them in powdered sugar, bake them a tiny bit, and then we're Gucci. All y'all who want to know what my sister looks like, this is the back of her head. Zoom in, get in on that. Also, today our director walked around and gave us gifts, and she home bakes these chocolate chip cookies, and she has told us that she doesn't even like chocolate chip cookies, which is a red flag, girlfriend, huh? Homemade us all chocolate chip cookies, and then gave us all a card, and I was like, oh, how sweet, a little handwritten message. Money. I'm not gonna use this because free Palestine, but my dad has been having a lot of fun bribing gate agents with gift cards to give him better seat assignments, so I think we're gonna pass this along to his cause. But isn't that lovely? I was not expecting a gift. I was debating if I should write letters to all my coworkers tonight. I was just like writing a poem in my head to see if I should do like a fun little Christmas thing. I was also thinking today, I wish I could have done some more baking and brought baked stuff for my friends at work, but I'm gonna be like, I think that might be a boundary I have to draw, because it's like I either do Vlogmas or I become a baker for the holidays, because I have no time. And I've been so paranoid that I just come home and do nothing. Like the fact that it's December 18th and I feel like I've done nothing holiday, I feel like this is just the chronicles of me working and complaining. You all keep coming back, so I appreciate that. Okay, I'm like triple checking I put everything in the fridge that needs to go there. I think I did, which means I have earned a lay in bed, eat cold mozzarella sticks, and I'm currently crocheting a candy cane to stitch onto my grandma's pouch I've been crocheting. So let me show you that progress. I did not realize it was so easy. Squidward, where'd it go? I did not know it was so easy to just crochet a spiral. I made my red one. It's gonna look like that, and now I just need to make the same thing in white, and then I can plop it onto this pouch and make like a little 3D thingy. I don't know. Should I just make that into an ornament? Because I feel like that's too puffy to go on there. We'll see. But either way, it's very cute and it took like 10 minutes. Should I chat while I do that? A lot of y'all were saying you enjoyed watching me crochet. So maybe I'll go grab my white yarn and then we'll continue. And yeah, I've been crocheting while laying down. Life is hard. And yeah, my fan is on because I'm also fat and hot. Life is hard. And yeah, I'm using cat nail clippers as my scissors for my yarn. Guess why? Life is hard. Where's my cell phone? Where'd you put my phone? Give me my hat back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker or not? Probably in the other room, huh? Guys, I don't know what flavor of Fancy Feast I bought my gremlins, but they're not eating their wet food, which makes me upsetty. Oh my god. I love laying down. All I do is work all day so I can come home and do this. And then I complain that Vlogmas is boring. Oh wait, before we do anything else, I owe you a movie review. So here's the thing. We went to go see the Chevy Chase Holiday Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Okay, so I'd never seen it before. And the reviews I heard beforehand were either, this is my favorite Christmas movie, or yeah, I also haven't seen it. There was no in between. I had never seen it. It did very much give like John Hughes Christmas movie, late 80s vibes. We all know I'm a Home Alone connoisseur, so I messed with that. But I was sitting next to my coworker while we were waiting for it to start. He revealed to me that Chevy Chase is apparently wildly racist, which I did not know, and I was like, great, well that's gonna tinge the rest of this movie. First of all, what does Holiday Lampoon mean? Like, I finished the movie and went, what the fuck does the title of this movie have to do with the movie itself? Let me Google what the fuck Christmas Lampoon or whatever it's called. I get Christmas Vacation because they're all vacationing. Why is it called Holiday Lampoon? Christmas Lampoon? National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. What the fuck is National Lampoon? Currently Googling National Lampoon. National Lampoon was a hugely influential American humor magazine from 1970 to 1998 that launched the careers of comedy legends Chevy Chase, don't care, expanding into hit films, known for its satirical take on American culture. Oh, so it's just like a brand? Okay, whatever. By the way, this is a crazy movie to watch with co-workers. There was like a naked lady. We were like, oh yeah, so that's actually gonna be the chief communications officer and marketing manager sitting right there. Oh shit, I forgot I have to count stitches. Let me count out 40, then I'll be back. Man, I love that I was like, oh, I get a nice little break. That literally took like 45 seconds. So we have 40 stitches now. Oh, my review of the movie, it was fine. The cat did not survive the movie, so that was traumatic. I wish the kids had a bigger role because I think the main character was the least interesting person. I don't know, the whole subplot with like the brother or brother-in-law with the shitty RV who's like the crude dude, I feel like might have been my favorite part, but it was just so awkward. Also, what do you mean when you don't get your Christmas bonus, you can just kidnap your boss who took away your bonus and he'll be like, man, I was wrong. Here's your Christmas bonus plus 20%. What the fuck do you mean? You want me to kidnap my boss to force him to give me a bonus? I don't even get a Christmas bonus. I work in marketing. Okay, anyway, questions from the audience. Most memorable books of 2025. Well, I've read so few of them, it's easier to remember them, but I don't really want to give it away because I will be doing a favorite books of 2025 video, so you'll have to keep an eye out. How's your mental health doing lately? Hope you're okay. I have been so much better. I had like a very anxious couple of days about a big work thing a little bit ago, so that was the worst I've been, but other than just being really busy, I feel like I've been okay. I've definitely noticed I've been better, especially because because today when I was super stressed and we had cookies and I could go get like a Reese's at the desk next to me, I really wasn't stress snacking like I normally would. I think that goes to say my medicine has been doing its work. Which, oh my god, did I take my medicine today? Speaking of mental health, I think I forgot to take my meds. And I don't know whether I need to take them now or wait until tomorrow. Hey, if I miss a dose, if I miss a dose of Prozac, should I take it tonight or wait until my next dose?
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Hey, never mind. See, sometimes I wish I had an Alexa just because it's so useless versus Alexa. My parents have one and they can be like, what's the weather gonna be on Tuesday at 17 p.m. or whatever. That's not even a real time in America. But it's like, I don't know, girl. Good luck. But yeah, to answer your question, doing better. Hope you feel the same. Also, I'm about to have 2 weeks off after tomorrow, so that's like unheard of. A, at my company, and B, in America. So I'm just hoping I don't feel guilty for doing nothing during all that time. Any books you hope to finish by the end of the year? Any book at this point. Do you take book reading goals seriously? Kind of yes and kind of no. I don't think that like numerical goals matter as much to me, especially because like a Goodreads goal, I'm probably not gonna hit nowadays, even when I reduce it by half, which is what I did this year. I do have some goals as far as like reading diversely, reading translated books, reading widely across genres, and I think that that matters more to me than like, I must read this amount of books this year, or I must reduce my TBR by this amount. I guess some of the rules for myself are like quality over quantity, and I think one of the rules I've enacted is not to listen to audiobooks just because I know that that's a medium that I could consume more books, but I'm not consuming them in a mindful way where I'll remember it and where I'll be able to think about it with any kind of clarity in the future and remember specific details. So I've started prioritizing, like if I don't feel like reading, I don't need to force myself to read if I'm not going to pay attention to it. Maybe that's why I've read very little this year, but those are like my rules, I guess, that I stick to. Next! Would love if my Face ID would work so I don't have to type my password in every 5 seconds. What are you asking for Christmas? I have a year-round list that I keep going that's literally just called Treat Myself, because it's things that I want to get myself eventually, but it also really helps whenever people are like, what do you want? It's like a random hodgepodge of stuff. It's like matcha latte mix. I asked for a crock pot that has a timer on it so that I can use the crock pot on days that I go to work, because right now there's only an on-off switch, and if I have a recipe that says put it on low for 6 hours, hey, I'm at work and commuting for like 9 hours at least, so I'll be able to put it on a timer so it'll just stay warm after it cooks. Ooh, I really wanted some Nintendo Switch games because Bonnie gave me her Switch, but I didn't inherit any games for it, so that's on my list. I mean, I always have recurring things on my list, like I love to get scrunchies. I love any kind of like perfume samples. This year I put like anything that's a memento for Ollie because I lost my horse in July, so anything related to him. I'm more of a gift giver on Christmas. That's what makes me happy, which I know is so cheesy, but I also get very emo when people buy me stuff because I'm like, oh, did you think of me when you bought this? Because I know how much I love shopping for people, so even if you get me like a crossword puzzle book from the dollar store, I'm like, you thought I would like this? Thank you, I love it. So Christmas is great. Christmas is so sad for me though because it's so fleeting how fun it is, because once we get to the end of the presents I'm like, no! I'm such a child in that way. Anyway, what's the best dessert? I'm a fiend for some chocolate, so I love a brownie, I love some cake. Costco cake is like, I swear to God, the best cake on the market. A nice warm cookie would also do it for me, but I don't like the ones with frosting. Like crumble is doing way too much. Just give me a chocolate chip cookie with like a little bit salty. Ooh, I love banana pudding. I think just like a chocolate cake is gonna do it for me every time. I also love cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I know I'm gonna put that clip in so I don't even need to say it. God, what else? Dessert is so good, dude. But yeah, if I'm ordering from a menu, I'm probably gonna go for a chocolate cake every time. Unless I'm at the Cheesecake Factory, in which case I'm getting the Adam's Peanut Butter Cup cheesecake, and that is also superb. Froyo is underrated. We need to bring Froyo back. I could keep going. I'm such a fat ass. I love sweets. And my phone locked, so excuse me while I type in my 9-digit password again. Can you do a cat tour? I need to see the babies. Is this Bonnie? Also, I don't know where they are. Kitties! Yeah, that's gonna have to be another day. I'm sorry. I'm lame. I'm laying right now. Are you still trying to read all of your physical TBR? Hey, speaking of book goals, not really. I mean, ideally, I would get it reduced by a lot, especially because I'm running out of bookshelf space and I don't even have room to put new books on my TBR shelves. I'm really debating, like, I have to be picky with what I keep, because the one thing about me too is that if I read a book and it's just okay, I get rid of it. I don't hold on to books that I don't love. And I know that a lot of the books on my TBR are probably not going to be 5-star reads for me, but I kind of just want to keep them to hold out hope and see if I can prove myself wrong. In that sense, I'm like, I could just get rid of these and read them from the library. And then if I really liked them, it's more worth the investment to me to buy back the ones that I really love, even if I already paid money for them the first time, than for them to take up space for years while I decide when and how to read it, you know? So I don't think there will ever be a day where I get my TBR down to 0. I would just like to get to a point where I don't feel so overwhelmed by it that I'm like, I can't read new releases until I finish my TBR, because I feel like I'm stuck in a little bit of that right now. And also I still need to have help curbing my want to pick up new books. Like, even when I was at the book swap at my book club, I wanted to get like 4 books and bring them home because I'm like, oh my god, blind dates with a book is so cute and fun. But I know I'm not going to read any of the books that I got from that for a couple of years, unless by some magical reason, I just realized I'm doing this wrong. Unless for some magical reason I pick it from a TBR jar or something. But I love watching other people do TBR takedowns. It's very satisfying. But also, the more I get older, the more I'm less of a series person, just because I have such a bad memory and I don't like rereading books. I'm like, why would I put all my time to something that's going to span years of my life and then I'm going to forget what happened? I don't know what that had to do with TBRs, but there's an extra little tidbit for you. What is your skincare routine? Very minimal, which I'm so fortunate that my skin doesn't look like shit even though I barely do anything. I'm gonna be honest, I wash my face maybe like twice a week, and I'm sorry. I wish I was a better person about that, but I'm not. I wish I could be that girl, but I'm not. I definitely don't use high-end products because I've seen like 2, what's they called, estheticians or skincareologist people who are like, CeraVe is so good, you don't need to spend $1,000 on Tatcha or whatever it's called. I don't even know what they're called. So I use the CeraVe cleanser by my sink, and then I have a CeraVe moisturizer by my sink too. I use the moisturizer even less than I wash my face, which is probably bad. And I don't do retinol or anything that the 10-year-olds are doing nowadays. I really haven't gotten into skincare. It makes me feel like greasy, and I'm already a sweaty gal, so it makes me gross to just pile stuff on top of that. I'm even bad about doing face masks because it's so annoying, because a face mask will be like, apply to clean skin. I'm like, okay, well, let me wash my face in order to put this on. And then after you do the face mask, it's like, great, well, I feel sticky, so let me wash my face after I do this. So it's like 10 extra steps just to feel like I'm getting in some self-care. If you have tips on how to be more consistent with face washing, because it's just such like a overstimulating task, please let me know. You know what I haven't seen nearly enough of this year, and it's probably because I'm trying not to be on social media as much? The Grinch at Universal. Is it Universal? I fucking love the content of that dude. I know it's a guy in a costume, but it is so endlessly entertaining to watch him interact with people. Like, every time I see a new clip of him, I'm just tickled, which I know he would hate because he despises Christmas or whatever, but god, the Grinch at the theme park. I also know I'm a full-grown adult, but that is one of my favorite things about Christmas. Even though, have I seen the full Grinch all the way through? Not really. Oh shit, well, I was gonna keep going and show you the final product of my crocheting, but my battery is flashing at me and I didn't charge the other one, so this is a sign for me to cut it off. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It was a better day than yesterday, even though we had some tough moments, so I'm wishing the same for you. You have a great Friday, the day that you're watching this. Thank you all for joining for another day of Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!